Hello, welcome to Boardgame TV. Hope your day is doing good. We're playing Pathfinder, Skull and Shackles. We're on the island of Empty Eyes. It's adventure. It's number 4, and we're on scenario number 4. Oh, sorry, number 5, called Red Rum. It's with the island of Empty Eye secured, members of the Pirate Council are eager to visit the new stronghold. Ensure that the Isle's illustrious guests are pleased with their time on the island by stealing a cargo of rum from known cellist spy Fargo Verande. Pronounce that. Okay. And he's the villain. It kind of seems like a... I don't know, I guess we're pirates. We're doing that kind of stuff. Why is he? We're stealing from him. I don't see why he's the villain, but okay. So, the Buccaneers are the henchmen. It says, when you acquire a card other than an ally or a blessing, stash it as a plunder card. If you fail a check to defeat a henchman, banish 1d6 plunder cards. When you move to the sea fort, you may put any of your plunder cards under the scenario card. They are no longer considered plunder cards. And gain all the cards under this card is what happens when the end of the adventure comes. So I already put out my blessing. We do have the Pinnacle Atoll, Shark Island, Lonely Island, Floating Shipyard, and Sea Fort. Now, I'm probably going to do Shark Island first. And that's because you have the start of the turn effect. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move to Shark Island. Well, no, we would start there. I want to go out of monster heavy place. Let's see here. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to start at Pinnacle Atoll. Actually, and it's when you encounter a card, roll 1d12. On a roll of 1, shuffle the henchman Hygen Zonk. God, these names. Okay, whatever, into this location. When closing, discard a card from the blessings deck. On closing, stash a plunder card. Okay, so I think that would be a good one to start at. So we'll start at Pinnacle Atoll. Excuse me. Alright, and of course it's Valeros' turn, so let's see what we're going to get here. And we have Masay Darimar, Wisdom Perception 8. Can't get him, so we'll just go ahead and put him down right there. And I'm going to use my imp, and we're going to explore again. I have this blessing here, Charisma Diplomacy 7. That's possible. But didn't get it. Okay, so that actually, I have to roll the 12-sided die 2 times. Got 12 and a 4. So no putting that henchman in there. Okay, so that's actually the end of the turn. The next turn, we'll get a blessing here. Al-Haraz is going to go. And we come across another blessing of Asmodius. Got a 4, so we're good on that. And we have Charisma Diplomacy. Okay, I might be able to do that one. 2, no, can't get that. Striking out. Well, I'm going to play my blessing of Asmodius, and we'll explore again. Okay, we have Coco. Combat. Coco is immune to mental and poison traits. Before you act, Coco deals 1 range combat damage to each character. Okay, so I'll just take the damage for Valeros. I'll give up this card. This doesn't look to be that hard of a scenario, so I'll give up the cure spell for Al-Haraza. And I'll give up the conch shell for Lorraine. Alright, so Valeros is here with us, so we got this guy. And I'm going to use Hydraulic Push. And use my Divine, a D6, plus Valeros. He's a plant, so he doesn't have the aquatic trait. So I have an 8, 5, 4, so that's 9. 9 and 8 is 17. So we beat this guy. Okay. All right. Let's see about my spell. And yes, I can recharge it, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll the 12-sided dice. Got a 7 there, so no henchman going in. And you know what? We're going to play this blessing here. I want to play the pirate's favor, and we'll just keep exploring. Okay, well, we have this thing here. Wisdom Perception 12. Alright, is immune to mental and poison traits. If undefeated, banish this card in your hand and reset your hand in your turn. There's no way I don't think I can beat this guy. No. Wisdom Perception. It does have the aquatic trait. And because of that, I could play this blessing, which would give me 2 dice. So I think I'll do that, actually. So that means I get 3 8-sided dice. All I need is a 12 or better. Okay, 4, 5, 9, plus 2 is 11, plus 2 for my intelligence, my plus 1, I'm sorry, is 12. So we do beat it. Okay, that, however, is going to be the end of his turn. So we'll play a blessing, and it's going to be Lorraine's turn. Of course, we have to roll 12-sider. We got a 9, so we're good on that. And we have Symbol of Insanity. Okay, oh boy. Now there's a possibility. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to play a Blessing of Asmodius. And my wisdom is a 12 with a plus 2. This is going to give me 2 12-sided dies and see if I can't beat that 14. Oh, I did beat that 14, no problem. So we beat that. Okay, then I'm going to play this guy right here. And we're going to explore some more. Oh, man, come on. First we have to roll. No, that's a 7. Okay, alright, let's see if I can roll a perfect 12 here. I cannot. So, one person, which is going to be Lorraine, actually. And we'll see if we roll a 1. I'm missing a 4-sider. Not 1-1, so we made out pretty good on that. Can play this blessing, and we're going to explore again. Come on, I know I shuffled this. Come on. Okay, there's no way I can beat this thing. I mean, unless I roll a perfect 12. So, well, first, that was for the check for the henchman guy. No, I didn't get it. Okay. Randomly chooses another character. Okay. So Valeros does have 2 weapons. So let's see. He's got to choose. So 1 through 3, Alaraza. Alright, Lorraine. So Lorraine has to take 2 damage. But I can reveal this card to reduce damage to me by 2. Okay, Alharaza here does not have a thing with the attack trait, so he won't have to do it. But Lorraine does have, actually, He has 1, so he's going to attack Al-Haraza. And Al-Haraza will take 1 damage. Okay. And that's going to be it for that. That's the end of that. Next turn. Excuse me. Okay, Valero's here. Cards going on. Let's roll for the henchman guy. There's the perfect 12 I needed. And we have a ring of rat fangs. Constitution Fortitude 10. I can't get it, so there's no point in it. And this has got to be the henchman. So we'll play Ricky Hawk here. I hate it when it's the last card. It's a Buccaneer. So it's going to be 12. Okay, well, hold on. The difficulty of defeat is increased by the adventure deck number of the current scenario. Okay, it's going to be 12. So I'll just use my rapier. Excuse me, a 10-sided die. And let's see here, 2d4. Okay, 9 and 5. We beat this guy, no problem. And so we just have to discard a card from the Blessings deck. So this is now closed. Pinnacle Toll is closed. And we'll stash a Plunder card. And I'll do that off camera. Okay, so it's the start of our turn. I've done our blessing. And I think we'll go ahead now and move to Shark Island. So we don't have to randomly get the henchman here. Of course, it'd be Al-Haraza's turn. And this is a monster heavy one. It's at the start of your turn, summon and encounter the henchman hammerhead shark. When closing, summon and defeat the henchman hammerhead shark, and then no effect. So let's see what we have. And we have the villain. Okay, alright. Alright, before you act, if the top card of the blessing, this card pile is Blessing of the Gods. The difficulty to defeat Fargo is increased by 3. It is a Blessing of the Gods. Before you act, recharge 1d4 random cards with the attack trait and weapons. Alright, so okay, that's good. I only have to do 1. Now, I can either choose, he only has 2 cards that have that. I'm going to do it. I have Wall of Fire, Freezing Spear. I'll just roll 1 through 3 because we're supposed to do random. As Wall of Fire, and 4 through 6 will be Freezing Spear. Okay, 1 through 3 is Wall of Fire, so I'll have the Freezing Spear. Okay, alright. So, what I'm going to do is Valeros be with me. And we have the Freezing Spear. Display this card. How much you means your arcane? To add my arcane and 3d6. And we just need a 23 to beat this guy. Okay, so 16, 20, 23. There's a 1. So that's 23, 24, plus whatever bonuses. So we beat this guy pretty good. Now he's going to go into another deck. We do not have to do the closing. So this place is now closed. We are done with this. And yeah. We have our plunder thing going on with the special rules and thing I'm doing off camera. I don't want to do the plunder stuff on camera. So, we're going to have to put him in another deck, and so let's get that going. But first, let me see if I can redo my Freezing Spear. No, it's gone. Oops, wrong pile. Okay. Okay, we've got the new Blessing card out. I've got my Plunder deck going, and we're ready to move on. And I think we'll go to let's go to the Floating Shipyard, and it's Lorraine's turn. So get their cards ready. And basically the floating shipyard is add 3 to your checks to repair ships. Succeed at an intelligence or craft 8 check to close, and when permanent close you may bury a card to repair your ship. So the first one we have is this guy right here, Wisdom Survival. Okay, my wisdom's actually pretty good. But I rolled the 1 on that, so no, we won't get this guy. That's terrible. Okay, I'm going to play this ally here, and we're going to keep exploring. I have control weather spell. Well, it can get it. Maybe I can pass it along. Okay, 9 plus 2 is 11, and that's what I need. So I might give that to Al-Haraza coming up pretty soon. Okay, I think that's going to be it for him. He can't go anymore. So we'll play another blessing. And it's going to be Valeros' turn. And let's see here. We have Jagged Shoals. Oh boy. You may recharge any number of allies. I don't have any allies. If you... Okay. Alright, so I need intelligence, knowledge, wisdom, survival. So let me go with wisdom. I definitely would go with that. I think I'm going to have to play a blessing here, which will only give me 1 dice. So that's 2 6-siders. However, I'm going to use my eye patch and I'm going to recharge it. And I'll get another 4-sider. Okay, let's see here. 8, 9, 8, 9, and then plus my, well, that is actually a plus 2. So what did I need? 11. And yeah, actually I got it. Barely, but we did it. So that's pretty good. And I'm going to play my other blessing. And we're just going to keep exploring. And we have this thing right here. Now, I don't think I can get that. So, there we go. And that's going to be the end of his turn. It's Al-Haraza's turn. Let's see what we get. We have a Blessing of Fire, Intelligence, Arcane, Divine. Okay, well, I still get it. And I'm just going to go ahead and use it and explore again. Oh, we have a henchman here. Alright, 12 is what we need to do, beat this guy. And I'm going to use my geyser spell. Of course, Valeros is with me. There's my arcane, and my geyser is 2d6. No problem. So, let me see if I can recharge that spell. Shit, no. Okay. Alright, now on the closing, we have to succeed at an intelligence or craft 8 check. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and play a blessing here. And I got a 5 plus a 3, which is 8. So we were able to close this location. If the guy is not here, the villain is not there. Okay, that's good too, man. We were fixing to hit the monsters. So the villain is not there. Alright, that'll be the end of his turn. It's going to be Lorraine's turn. I think we'll just move to the Lonely Island. And what it says, if you are the only character in this location, add 1d4 to checks attempted at this location. When closing, banish an ally. And on permanent close, on closing, draw a random ally from the box and recharge it. Okay. Put the blessing now. And let's see what we get. We have Net of Snaring. Dexterity ranged. There's a possibility I can get that. I got to roll perfect 8. Well, it's close, but no cigar. Okay, and let's see here. That's it. We'll discard that card. I know that. I should have discarded that last turn. So what I'm going to do, since I should have discarded that last turn and got a new card, I'm going to play this blessing here and we'll explore again. And we have Resist Energy. Okay, I can technically get it, and I did. Huh. I might give this to the spellcaster. I'll just discard it. And that'll be the end of Lorraine's turn. So Valeros will go. Let's draw his cards. And he... Sari Investments. Constitution Fortitude 6. Okay. Well, okay, I got it. That's fine. I'll play the captain, and we're going to explore again. Navigator musket. Oh, man. Why couldn't my dexterity... There's no way I'm going to get that. So, that's going to have to go. And I'll play Griffer Tibbs, and we'll explore again. We have this blessing here. Dexterity... Oh, Strength Constitution. There's a good possibility I can get that. Oh my god. Throw that die away. And I don't get it. So that's going to be the end of his turn. So the next turn here, Valeros. Let's see what we have. Electricity Arc Trap. Dexterity Disable 12 or Intelligence Arcane. Okay, there's no way I can do this. So, I'm going to have to take the damage. And I'm going to take 3 damage because of that. So I'll get rid of these 3 cards right here. And everybody else has to take 1 damage. So he'll get rid of the cutlass. And he'll get rid of the powder horn. Okay, so the odds are really with me though. Because this has no monsters here. It does have 3 barriers. So I'll play the sailor. And of course, here we go again. Okay, so now I have to take... Ooh, all of it. So I have to lose those 2. And he'll lose this, Lorraine will. And Valeros will lose the rapier. And that's just going to end the turn right there. And it is Lorraine's turn. Alright, and let's see our next card is the Henchman. Okay, so I'm going to use my musket plus 1. So let me get my dexterity. Valeros is with us. And a 1d10. I don't like that die. We just need a 12 to beat this thing. That's no problem. Okay, so let's see if the villain, he was not here. So I have to banish an ally. I want to banish the monkey. So the monkey's gone. The lonely island is closed. Alright. And then it says on closing, draw a random ally from the box and recharge it, which is what I'm going to do. I got... Oops. It's wrong. We're not there yet. And I got this thing. Okay. So I recharge it. I lost the monkey. Okay. And so we know the villain is at the sea fort. That's where our plunder and stuff is. So let's go ahead and play our blessing. Let's go ahead and head there. And the sea fort is, if you defeat a monster during your exploration, you may immediately explore again. On closing, banished armor, well, we won't have to deal with that. And then when permanent close, the rest of the scenario, at all locations, the difficulty to defeat monsters have the aquatic trait and ships is decreased by 2. So Valeros is going to go. It's his turn. Let's draw his cards. And we have here is this guy right here. And there's no way I can get him. So I'm going to play a blessing. And we're going to explore again. And we have giant spyglass octopus. We have 2 combats we have to do here. Before you act, each character location must succeed at a strength or dexterity 12 check or take 1d4 combat damage. It's not going to matter for Alaraza because he doesn't have any cards. So, let's go ahead and do our strength combat check for Valeros. And I rolled a 7. And it's not good enough. I needed a 12. And plus 4 is 11, actually. So I have to do 1d4 plus 1 combat damage. Okay, 1 combat damage. That's fine. I'll get rid of the haversack. Lorraine has to do the dexterity. Oh man, he's 1 short. No, he's not, actually. Yeah, he is. 4. So it's 11, so he's 1 short. And he has to take, oh, he had to take 2 damage. I'm sorry. It was, so I'll get rid of the cloth armor. Okay, he'll take 2 damage. Okay. So now we fight this stupid thing. We need an 18. I have my rapier plus 2. My strength and melee plus 2. And then plus 4 is 6. Okay, this was terrible. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Plus another 4 is 8. And plus 6 is 14. I'm 4 short. If undefeated, each character class must succeed or a Constitution Fortitude 11 check or bury the top 4 cards of his deck. Wow, this was pretty damaging. Okay, so I was 4 short. Okay, I have this armor. I don't have to take any damage, but I do have to bury the card. We don't have nothing to worry about here. Or here. So now we have to do this undefeated each character. I can't beat the Constitution Fortitude check. I have to bury the top 4 cards of my deck. 2. Okay. Al-Haraza. There's no way she does the Constitution Fortitude. So if she only got lucky though, she wants to bury 1. And Lorraine. Can't do it either. However, I could play this Blessing, which would give me 2 dice. Okay, so let me see. 3 dice 6. Okay, that's actually 12. So he doesn't have to bury any cards. And this thing is going back into the freaking deck. So let me do that. Alright, that's actually the end of the turn here. Yikes, that was terrible. What a horrible turn. And Valeros, man, if he can't go again. If he goes again and has to use any cards, I can't draw his cards. So, unless I can cure him, well, I got rid of the cure spell. We're in trouble. Alright, so Al-Haraza is going to go. Get his cards out. Okay, he's going to have problems too because we've used the last of his cards. And, yeah. Alright, put the octopus back in the deck here. Okay, so the octopus is back in the deck. Alright, and so we will now explore. And we have a dire shark. He may not be evaded. If undefeated, recharge your hand. After you act, he deals 1 structural damage to my ship. 22 to beat this thing. Okay. Valeros is with me. I'm going to play Hydraulic Push. This thing does have the aquatic trait, so I'm going to get more die. So let me get my divine skill 2d6. Okay. 10, 6, 16, 17, 18, 19. And I need 3. 20, 21, plus 1 on the hydraulic. Man, that was close. I barely beat him. Beat him to the T. And he deals 1 structural damage to my ship. Now, since I don't have any more cards, I don't care. So we're not going to have to go anywhere. And then, do I recharge hydraulic push? Yes, I do, actually. So, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to play a blessing. Land, and we're going to explore again. Wait a minute, we don't have to. Sorry. Remember, if you defeat a monster, you may immediately explore again. So we'll explore again, and we have this thing right here, a coral golem. You may not play spells that have the attack trait. If undefeated, display this card next to your deck. At the start of each of your turns, succeed at a Constitution Fortitude 12 check to banish this card. At the end of each turn, bury the top card of your deck. Okay, that's actually... I do have a spell that has the attack trait, so I cannot play it. So, I'm going to get my butt whooped. So basically, I'm going to have to get rid of my entire deck. Because there's no way I can beat this guy. However, he does not go back in the deck. He comes and sits here next to me. And we have to deal with that. And now it's going to be Lorraine's turn. And it's going to have to be up to Lorraine, as a matter of fact, or we're going to lose this game. So, we have, okay, this. Constitution Fortitude 8. Can't get it, so it's done. Now I'm going to play Ambrose Fish Guts here. Oh, drop a card there too. And we're going to explore again. And here's our villain. Woo, that was close. Alright, the top card is Blessing of the Gods. So it's going to be 3. 23. Before you act, recharge 1d4 random cards with the attack trait and weapons. Well, luckily I have 4 weapons, so as long as I don't roll a 4, which I didn't, thank God I rolled 3, that was damn close. Okay, I have to get rid of these 3 cards. We'll have to recharge them, so I'll do that. Alright, so Valeros is with us. The Toxic Blunderbuss here is my dexterity. Plus 1d10 plus 1. And you may additionally bury this card at another 3d6. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. And just to be an idiot, I'm going to play the Blessing of Besmara and add another d8 to this check. Let's go overkill, baby. Okay, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Holy crap. Without any bonuses, we got 23 exactly. Okay, so we beat this guy and took his... he's a pirate, captain, wizard thing. Okay. We took his ale. So we'll get our plunder cards and everything. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed it. The last, next adventure is going to be the last one for this scenario, and we'll be done with part 4, which I hope to see you then. Until then, have fun.